Hello there boys and girls, my name is Pulverizers and welcome to my Clue Scroll Ironman series Hound Hunt, where the aim is extremely simple: attain the bloodhound pet, starting on a fresh level 3 Ironman account. We've made an absolute ton of progress on the series already and have had some pretty crazy moments so far, so if you fancy it, I'd love to have you join me on the journey. But as always guys, sit back, relax, and I hope you enjoy today's episode. So just in case you missed the previous episode of Hound Hunt, we finally knocked out the longest clue grind in the game by receiving the Armadillo helmet, and we also knocked out the Smith-Rune Medhelm step too. And then afterwards, we cracked open nearly 100 clues in total, taking off quite a few new uniques in the process, including our first ever pair of ranger boots, which were unfortunately very short-lived. Alright, let's see, can we get our ranger boots back straight away? Highworth Camp teleports, not quite a pair of rangers. Ancient page there. There we go, only 3 in though for the master clue. I will be taking that. What's his first step? Meritage, easy peasy. Alright, I think everyone's here. Yeah, another 6-stepper. Let's see, can we get anything good? Oh, you know what? 2 used seeds again. Probably not going to be using those. This is going to be the first clue of the next episode as well. And you know what? Not the best one once again. Not the best one. We did have some good ones last episode, so I can't really be too upset with that. Alright, next up, 18 more. Oh, facing the wrong way. Morton teleports. Master clue. There we go. Alright, first up, the imp inside Puro Puro. Okay, we know that one very well. We do know exactly how to get there. We've been there quite a lot recently, so that one's all good. Either way, once again, another 6-stepper. They are getting pretty easy these days. And... oh, okay, well, we got 7... we got 7 things in there, but... you know what? Not the worst one. 455k. Onyx Bolt Tips. Timber 1 Eye Teleports. Yeah, not great, to be fair. Nothing really to mention about that one. Alright, let's have a look here. 16 more to go. And, alright, not the best start. Purple Sweets, you know, nothing there. Couple alcohols, nope. Couple runes. Pink headband. We are all done with the headbands now. No need to, you know, get any more of those. Bandos page 1, 73k on that one. Oh, there we go. A white elegant blouse. That is another log slot filled there. I believe now that is 6 more to go. I think 6 more to go until we're completely done. If there's any time not for a mimic, it's right now. And you know what? I haven't actually had a mimic in ages. But yeah, I beg no mimic. I beg no mimic, please. So yeah, this has definitely been the most stressful master clue ever. It took me about 3 hours to solve due to not teleporting around, but it was a good challenge to be fair. It was a lot of fun. So let's see, was that worth it? Mate, genuinely, I think this has to be probably... that is probably the worst casket I've ever had. 3 hours of not teleporting around for that. You know what? There's no... I was trying to think of like how I can redeem this. There's nothing. There's nothing at all there. Oh no, 3 hours for that, what a scam. So, this is a little bit out of nowhere, but something I've been really struggling with for months now is the lack of bank space on my Ironman. And even though, admittedly, my bank is a little bit of a tip, I think that it's finally time that I transfer some of my clue uniques over to the treasure chest inside of my POH. And I actually don't think that I've ever mentioned this during a video before, but a little side goal of mine for the series was to see if I could get the bloodhound whilst keeping every single clue unique that I'd received during the series inside of my bank. But as the account is getting more and more late game now, I really need to free up some additional bank spaces. So for now, I think that I'm just going to launch over my beginner and easy clue uniques over to the POH, because honestly, I cannot remember the last time that I pulled any of these out of the bank, except for the flared trousers, I guess, for the master clue step. But yeah, that should free up about 60 bank spaces in total, which should be more than enough for now. So there we go, that should be more than enough bank space for now. And honestly, it is very sad to see those 2 tabs go, but if I ever do need any of those uniques, I can just pull them back out of the treasure chest. But yeah, if I ever do run low on bank space again in the future, I do have a lot of my medium, hard, elite, and also master clue uniques that could be stored over in the POH. So, just about missed it, but there is 500 Turtle Sarachnis KC now, and the sad part is I haven't actually had an elite clue from here in over 150 KC now, and I think we've actually only had 4 elite clues in total in the 500 KC that we've got. But on the positive side, this place is absolutely amazing for restocking up on supplies, especially for herblore, as I think I have already grabbed myself about 1.5k red spider eggs. But yeah, hopefully an elite clue isn't too far away in the future. She was talking about like giving me a fade and stuff, and I'm like, nah, I don't think that's a good idea. I don't think a fade is the one, to be fair. I mean, she's not done it yet, so I can't flame, but yeah, I don't think... oh my god, thank god for that. There it is. On the same kill as an egg sack as well, finally. Literally 200 kills for that. Over 200 kills, and there's the elite, finally. Alright, that was it. So yeah, we haven't had a clue. It took us literally 2 days of Sarachnis, over 200 KC to get the elite straight in for this master. So once again, was it worth it? I mean, I wouldn't say it wasn't worth it. 404k, Wines Zazami Toadflax. Yeah, no uniques there. Obviously no pet again. Closing on 50 masters though. Not the worst one in the world, but definitely not the best one either, so you know what. But yeah, I think this is clue number 49, and I haven't actually had a Mimic in ages now, so I won't be too upset with a Mimic. And once again, Toadflax, Really Light Bar, Dragon Sim. I mean, one off the big 50 right now, but yeah, I'd swear I've just had the same master clue for the past, like, 5 now. So now that we're closing in on 50 master clues open in total, and also with only 1 clue requirement in the entire game remaining, I thought it was about time to let you guys know my plans going forward on both the account and on the series. So essentially, the way that I plan to, and also the way that I have already been obtaining my master clues, is through trading elites over to Watson. However, I am starting to get a little bored of using the same methods over and over for my elites, as I was already using a lot of these methods during the 6-month-long elite clue grind. And something that I've been wanting to do for absolutely ages now is get back on the Slayer grind and finally get myself some of these Slayer upgrades that I probably should have gotten at this stage of my account. With these upgrades being the Abyssal Bludgeon from Sire, the Serb Boot upgrades, the Occult from Smoke Devils, and also additional Xenites from Black Demon tasks, and finally a Zami Spear from Greater Demon tasks. The good thing as well is that most of these bosses do drop elite clues which I can trade in for masters, so throughout this Slayer grind we will be essentially killing 2 birds with 1 stone, as I'll still be cracking open masters whilst also acquiring these much needed upgrades. The thing is, guys, a lot of these upgrades are really going to help me out with gathering elite clues in the future. For example, the Bludgeon would be absolutely amazing over at Sarachnis, as it will really help to speed up my kills per hour. As right now, my best in slot crush weapon is actually still the Sarachnis Cudgel, which really does not cut it. And also the Bludgeon would be absolutely amazing over at Tecton inside of raids as well. And another method that I honestly cannot wait to try out in the near future for elites is actually going to be the Theatre of Blood, as I think the drop rate is around a 1 in 8 for an elite, but I think it does scale depending on your performance as well. And obviously at the same time, I will have the chance to get myself some of the huge account upgrades from TOB, which once again will help my account out in a general sense, but also in the sense for allowing me to gather elites faster for my masters. And something that I don't think a lot of people actually know is that no Ironman is yet to hit the drop rate for the Bloodhound, with the rate being a flat 1 in 1k from a master clue. And obviously not everyone's goal on an Ironman is to get themselves the Bloodhound, but I think it does go to show that even though master clues have been in the game now for coming up to 5 years, that, unless we do get ridiculously lucky, the road to Bloodhound is still far from over, and I think upgrading my account wherever possible for this challenge is very necessary in the long run, as we've most likely got at least another year or 2 before we snag the pet. So, yeah, with all that said, guys, I think what I'm going to do is get myself up to 50 master clues in total, and then go and finally knock out this last Brian Saber step, and after that I will start up this big Slayer grind. But you know what, we haven't actually opened a master in a couple of days now, and this is going to be master clue number 50 already. It's actually crazy how fast we're flying through them now, so let's see, can we get anything good? And, well, what a letdown. 50 master clues, 25 Toadflax, and bloody, oh, I don't even know. Just nothing to comment about once again. Again, I swear I've opened the same master clue about 10 times in a row now. Either way, right, like I said, it is time to do the Olaf's quest. That is the 50th master out the way now. And like I said, that means we are going to go knock out the last clue step that we've got remaining in the entire game, which I think is pretty cool. And that is the Brian Saber. And it's not too bad of an idea, to be fair. It would be good to mix up the content. But there we go, just like that. 12k defense XP, 20k GP as well, not too bad. But more importantly, we can now kill Brian Rats. And I believe the Brian Saber is a 1 in 512 that drops. So yeah, shouldn't take too long. I don't think Brian Rats really, I don't think they take too long to kill. But I've never actually killed one before, to be fair. So yeah, hopefully it won't take me too long. Hey, and there it is, guys. There is the Brian Saber. And for a second, I thought one of the lads were trolling me, but there is the final clue item that we need on the account. And even though we did go a little bit over the drop rate for this thing, I cannot complain at all. But yeah, honestly, guys, that feels so freaking good to get. To be able to say we can complete every single clue step in the game for all tiers is a pretty cool accomplishment on an Ironman, I think. Especially as that is essentially one of the rules that we've had since the very start of the series completed. And the only real goal left now on the account is to get ourselves that Bloodhound. And so with the Brian Saber acquired, it is finally time to start up this big Slayer grind, where the goal for now is to get level 93 so I can get my Occult from Thermi. And in the future, I'll definitely grind up to level 95 for Hydra, but for now, I think level 93 will do. So I actually completely forgot about this, but I already had my 250th Slayer task all queued up from Konar, and so there we go, there is a very tasty 630 extra Slayer points to the collection, which should hopefully be enough skips for quite a few boss tasks. Hey, and there it is already, 142 Abbey Demons, which means our first boss task of the Slayer grind is going to be over at the Abyssal Sire. Yeah, if you have just joined, lads, we are doing some trivia, but and anyone is... Oh, okay. Only 56 KC, and there's our first Unsired already. You know what, half the drop rate, very happy with that one. Let's go see. Are we going to get a bludgeon piece straight away? Let's go have a look. Oh, man, I'm so nervous. Like I said, this is taking me all the way back to Trailblazer. And if you watch my Trailblazer series, the amount of bloody daggers that I got, please do not be a dagger. Please be a bludgeon piece. I can't be bothered. I've already got a 1 in 32k from a freaking Abbey Demon. This meme will not die, mate. It's always the daggers. I swear to God, man. I'm cursed by these daggers. Like I said, if you watch my Trailblazer series, I had so many of them. I think I got like 6 or 7 of them in total. I'm so angry. I mean, you know what? I can't be too mad. I got a nice early Unsired, but I do not need that. Oh my god, yes. Now that is exactly what I like to see. And after finishing off the rest of that sire task, I did go and get myself a Black Demon task. And with only a few left, there is our second Zenyte on the account now. And I will 100% be turning this into a Necklace of Anguish, which, now that I think of it, would have been super useful during the Kree grind. But yeah, we are now halfway to owning all pieces of Zenyte jewelry on the Ironman. So next up after those Black Demons, I've snagged myself yet another Kraken task, and even though I've already got myself both the Trident and the Tentacle, I can never say no to doing some more Kraken. And I guess eventually, if I was to stack up enough Tentacles, I could upgrade my Trident, as I think it holds 25,000 charges instead of 2,500. And also, you never know as well, Kraken does also drop Elite, so I could potentially see one. Hey, and there we go, speaking of elites, and there is one already, and I think this is actually a 1 in 500 drop from Kraken, so yeah, not too bad at all. I mean, we have switched up the spot a bit. Not our usual Catherby. Let's see. Can it bring us some luck? I mean, no, it can't. There's no redeeming this. Elf Camp teleports some... Actually, the Snapdragon, that's 6 restores right there. Yeah, there's no redeeming that. I was trying to think of any kind of redeeming factors to this clue. There we go. 51 Masters now. Yeah, nothing good at all there. I guess back to Catherby next time. Good idea, to be fair. I'm always down to you know, kind of think about things like that. I don't know why I just attacked that gnome. Oh! Ooh, the Hellhounds. There we go. That is going to be the first Serb task. There we go. We do have an absolute buttload of wild pies in the bank, thanks to all of our eclectics. And, yeah, I can boost up. We do have 123. So, yeah, we are going to... Yeah, and hopefully I don't get a Bagasian. Obviously, now we don't have our range boost. If I get a Bagasian immediately, then we are doing a lot of medium straight away. But there we go. There we go. So I'm pretty ashamed to admit this, and I definitely should have been doing this for months already, but now that we are back on the Slayer grind, and especially with Serb tasks, we are going to be needing a lot of prayer potions, so I think that it would be the perfect time to start making a dent in my nearly 800 Ranar seeds that are stacked up from Crystal Imps. I don't actually know what this guy can max, so I'm going to slightly risk it. Please die, thank you. Whew. And... Oh, what? Why did I get excited at that? Why is that 7 mil, though? What the hell? Mate, 23 KC Smoldering Stone. I don't need that. I've already had 2 from I've already had 2 from the Hellhounds, but why is that 7 mil apparently? What the hell? I mean, I'm not too upset with that, to be honest, but yeah, probably never really going to use it. I mean, I do already have yeah, I do already have 2 in the bank from the regular Hellhounds, but yeah, I guess it's cool to see. Only 23 KC for our first unique from Serb. Not too bad at all. And so I did actually run out of Arclight charges shortly after getting that Smoldering Stone, but to be honest, with full Armadillo and now the Necklace of Anguish as well, I'm pretty sure that I'm killing Serb just as quick, if not quicker with range. But yeah, there is our first Serb task finished, and unfortunately we didn't get anything other than that Smoldering Stone from this one. But yeah, hopefully in the next one we will see another of the uniques. So next up, I did actually get myself another Abbey Demon task, but instead of doing some Sire, I thought I'd try and stack up some Ancient Shards for my Arclight down here in the Catacombs. But anyway, there is another whip to the collection now. Well, another Kraken task and another 1 in 500 elite clue way under drop rate. Hey, and a cheeky Kraken tentacle for good measure too. I'm excited for this one. I've got a funny feeling. Like I said, this is gonna be the 52nd master clue on the account. 52 in the name. Will it be a sign? Ooh, you know what? Not quite the Bloodhound, but there we go. An Ornament Occult kit. There we go. That's some more motivation to get up to 93 Slayer to, you know, get my Occult from Thermi. But there we go. Not too bad. Wait, what the hell is going on? Here I was grinding Sarachnis and Crystal Imps for elites, but I guess I just should have been there grinding Kraken the whole time instead. Thought we'd try out another new location. We're going to try out the new Temperos Bank, so let's see. Can we get anything good? No, not really. 35 Toad Facts, though. I mean, it's a little bit better than some of the other ones we've had in the episode already. But, yeah, never going to be using those teleports either. But, you know what? It's not the worst. 349k, not the worst one we've had so far. But, yeah, no uniques, unfortunately. And then, of course, we'll be getting a... oh, there's 91 defense. Is that... Oh, 190... And 2k total as well. All the things coming in. There's 119 combat, 2k total. Finally. We can finally use the 2k total worlds. I was not expecting that. And, yeah, also a combat level as well. Not too bad. Very happy with that one. It's been a long time coming. I feel like I should have definitely hit 2k total by now. But, yeah, it looks pretty clean right there. And also, on the topic of milestones on my account, when I do put these teleport scrolls in, that should be 1 billion total GP bank value on the Ironman now. And obviously, bank value doesn't really mean all that much on an Ironman, but still, I think that is a pretty cool milestone to hit. Hey, and there we go, guys, just over 200 KC, and there is Untitled number 2, and I swear to God, this better not be another bloody dagger. I wouldn't be happy about it at all, but I'd even take a jar over another dagger, so please, come on. Obviously, Bludgeon Piece or Pet is going to be number 1. I mean, it's like slightly better than a dagger, at least that way, because obviously I'm using my, you know, my tentacle and whatnot, so I will need a bunch of whips for, you know, as I go through, you know, cracking tentacles, but still not really what I want to see, to be honest. Yeah, 200 KC now, and not a single bludgeon piece so far. Oh, okay, only 27 left on the task, and there is the second unside of this Slayer task, so please, please do not give me another whip or a dagger. And for you guys that don't know, you actually have a 50% chance of getting a bludgeon piece per unside, so please, come on, don't give me a whip or a dagger. And there we go, the bludgeon claw. Okay, thank God for that. There is the first piece, so only 2 more to go now. And there it is. I've been absolutely dying to get back over to Serb, so hopefully this time we will see at least one of the boot upgrade crystals. Honestly, guys, with the amount of elites that we've been getting so far, I definitely should have started this Slayer grind sooner, but there we go, only a few into the task, and there was our first elite from Serb. I think, what did I say this is going to be? I think it's number 54 or 55 now. And I mean, it's slightly better than the last one. I mean, Windstar didn't bring us any luck, but yeah, just another variation of the last one, to be fair. A couple alcohols for the Onyx Bolt tips, but yeah, nothing really too interesting there. No uniques once again, but yeah, a little bit better than the last one. Let's have a peek, yeah. Gets mad and goes to talk to Patrick. Oh, let's have a look at... Oh! Oh! Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. I don't have my Rangers anymore. Oh, no. Of course, that's the first one I get as well. Oh, no. Oh, no. Well, you know what, guys? That's the motivation to do some more mediums, though, to be fair. I mean, it's good to get, you know. Oh, no. I was hoping I'd get the Prim first, but... yeah, I mean, there we go. There is the Pegasian. Like I said, not that I have the Rangers anymore. They have been sent to the Shadow Realm, but that is a lot more motivation to do my mediums now. Once we are done with this Slayer grind, yeah, I'll 100% get me Rangers back so I can launch that on it. And I'm 3 days in. Oh, really, mate? Oh, I see. Oh! Oh, it's the Eternal. I mean, what is that, like 30 kills later? There's the Eternal Crystal. It's just the Prim to go. Oh my God. Literally about 30 kills after the Pegasian, and there is the Eternal. Unfortunately, we don't actually have the Infinity Boots, but again, that is some motivation to actually get back to May's training arena and, you know, get our Infinity Boots. But just the Prim to go, and we're done with Serb. That is really good, and 181 KC as well. So that's a Smoldering Stone, Pegasian, and now an Eternal Crystal as well. And if the 2 crystals weren't enough, there was another elite to top it all off. Pretty appropriate, you know, location to get a cheeky bloodhound. But yeah, second clue of the stream, second one from Serb. Can we get anything? Once again, not at all. I mean, Snapdragon is probably the best herb that I can get from a master clue, as, you know, I do need some restills. But other than that, Piscatorus teleports, Dragon Sim, couple of death runes. No unique in there, unfortunately. But yeah, 55 in total now. Are you kidding me? Oh my God. Oh, man. Well, I mean, we've had 4 crystals already in 211 KC. There is Pegasian number 2. Once again, still no pair of range boots to whack that on, but yeah, I mean, I can't be too upset. I mean, I'm nowhere near dry of the Primordial yet, but still, I guess I'll take that. Ugh. Oh, what is this, man? Oh my God, I thought that was the Prim. What is my luck here over at Serb? There is elite number 2 in about, like, what is that, like 5 kills? I just traded the other one over to Watson. And there is another Smoldering Stone as well. What is going on? 223 kills. And that is 5 crystals now, including 2 Smoldering Stones, of course. Oh my God, there it is finally. 167 Greater Demons. It's been so long since I've last had a Greater Demon task, so it is back over to Zami for us. And hopefully we can get our Zami Spear finally as well. So I've gone and knocked out a decent chunk of that Greater Demon task over at Zami, and still no spear luck, unfortunately. But I think what I'm going to do is save the rest of that task for the next episode, and finish off this one by cracking open the 2 masters that I got from Serb earlier. And so even though we have made a ton of progress in today's episode, both in terms of finishing every clue step in the game, and also cracking open a decent amount of master clues too, it's pretty safe to say our master clue luck hasn't been the best in today's episode. So let's see, can we turn it around? Oh, another samurai shirt. For some reason I thought that was something good then, but I'm pretty sure that's number 3 now, which is actually pretty crazy considering we've only opened 56 masters. And the last one for today is gonna be, oh my God, speaking of terrible clues, what the hell is that? 184k for a master. Yeah, definitely not the two that I wanted to end off the episode with. So yeah, that was actually the third samurai shirt now, which is pretty lame. But yeah, despite those two stinkers, I hope you guys have really enjoyed all the progress that we have made in today's episode. And as always, just a quick reminder to say that I do stream every single evening at around 8 PM GMT over at twitch.tv/pulverizers. So if you do fancy stopping by and dropping a follow, I should be live after this video goes live, or I will be finishing off that Zammy task. And also, and I only realised this during editing, but I didn't actually update you guys on my current Slayer level, and I'm pretty sure we started off the episode at level 87, and now we're just about 6k short of level 90 now. But with all that said, guys, I think that's where we're going to wrap it up for today's episode of Hound Hunt. So as always, if you did enjoy the video, then both a like on the vid and a sub to the channel would be absolutely amazing. But before we do go for today, I do want to give two quick end of video shoutouts to both Arnie0125, who hangs out in my chat so much that I am starting to have dreams about him, and also to the main man Lemlo, who, despite being a good mod in my chat, is the absolute worst Among Us player that I've ever seen. So yeah, with all that said, guys, until next time, stay safe and I'll see you very soon.